in hotels.
Please correct it down.
One of you please start writing.
Correct.
Occupancy of hotels in
Please.
Sir, me Abdul Munim Majumdar. I would like to present some insight on our topic, which is occupancy in hotel, occupancy in, sir, what is the line, sir? Occupancy in hotel or Dhaka city. And we have concentrated sir, we have concentrated our focus only in hotel of Dhaka city. And our presentation part is actually divided into 4 parts. The introductory part, the findings, and we recommend some recommendation according to our findings, and we'll end up with that conclusion. We all know that our modern economy is actually shaping its nature. Many developing countries and the developed countries is actually based their economy on the service sector. Their GDP and their foreign currency income is actually based most on their service sector. Tourism industry is one of the vital and get the most important in the service sector, and hotel industry is a part of the tourism industry. We all know that the last year in July, the Holy Artisan occurrence, the terrorist attack in Holy Artisan, actually for this terrorist attack, this hotel industry actually faced lots of difficulties. And we have tried to figure out how much this industry is actually faced the difficulties, and we have decided to take the occupancy rate as our indicator. That's why we took 3 months earlier of this attack, which is April, May, and June. And after the 3 months of this attack, which is August, September, October, through this comparison, we figure out how much this terrorist attack is actually made the difficulties for this hotel industry business. This was the background of our study, sir. This is the problem statement, and our objective our main objective, sir, is study to identify the occupancy rate before this terrorist attack, and after this terrorist attack, what is the occupancy? What is the occupancy rate is actually face the difficulties through our studies. Methodology part will be continued by my friend Afzal. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mojumdar. I would like to discuss methodology. So, methodology has 7 parts. First part is research design. In the research design, we have developed a questionnaire, and through this questionnaire,
what is your name, Afzal?
We have developed a questionnaire, and through this questionnaire, we have covered the research, and we have used the quantitative method and target population. Our target population is all the Dhaka city hotels within Dhaka, which is 77, and our geographical area, which is actually the Gulshan area, nearby areas. And third one is sample design. We have used more probability judgment sampling for the research because it is inexpensive, it is fast, and easy to use. And sample size. We have selected 15 hotels within Dhaka city, which is our sample size. And data collection instrument, we have used questionnaire and direct interview method for primary data. And for the secondary data, we have used internet and journal. And these are the all the innovators of our group. And limitation, because of limited resource, limited time, and adequate secondary data, and also we have faced lots of difficulty when we have interviewed the managers of various hotels. They do not provide us the accurate data, and also face a lot of limitations. These are my words, and I would like to
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Asif.
So, here is the scenario. So we have gotten data from these 15 hotels. So now I will come laterally at that. This first one is the weighted average of the ratio. First one is April to June weighted average. That means we covered all 15 data for 3 months, 15 hotels for 3 months, and sum it together and divided by 3 because the month 3, and we got the month. Firstly, the April of June is 37%, May 16 is 40%, and June 16 is 23%. I did not mention the month of July, the attack month. After that, the August month, which is near to the attack, it is 28%, September is 34%, and October is 38%. So we can show the gradual increase here. Now move to the next slide. This is the scenario of all 15 hotels. There is a little problem, so I compared all the occupancy rate in 100. Because the reason is, if I consider Hotel Le Méridien, they have almost more than 300 more than rooms. But if we consider the Asian Hotel, they got only 40 rooms. So if I consider the number of rooms, then I will not get the actual percentage. That's why I surveyed what percent they have in this occupancy. If you have 50 rooms and you got 40 occupied, then you are 80%. So in that way, I counted the percentage. So here I have seen a great result. The Four Seasons by Sheraton is situated near Gulshan 2, and they got the highest peak. It's almost 10%. It is our highest occupancy rate. But yet the Holiday Artisan is near to Four Seasons by Sheraton and followed by Westin. So it shows that our data is increasing. From the month of July, we have developed the scenario. Now we'll go to the next slide. This slide is not percentage. It's almost 40.7% something. So here I can explain something. If I consider the first 3 months, April, May, and June, the average occupancy rate is 61%, 66%, 37%. So in the attack month, it is nearly 40%. The June month is still not attacked, but the data is low because of we have a peak season. Normally the winter related or near to winter season is most of the peaks are in the hotel. May, June. Yes sir, seasonal variation. For the seasonal variation, June month is gradually low. It's not for the attack. But the July month is the Eid area. So this month should be the peak. It should be 70 to 80%. Because of it, many people travel to hotels. But for the attack, July month's calculation drastically below. That's why it's 40%. The satisfactory information is that we are gradually improving. After the month of July, it's come to August 49%, then 59%, and finally October is 67%. It shows that our hotel, our government, our tourism board all work together. They had very well, and our customer is very much satisfied for their counseling. This scenario is not from in Bangladesh. It's also from USA, UK, Canada, first world country. So your security is not anywhere. But the hotel authority makes sure that they have gunmen, they have police authority, they have CC cameras. So the security and the surveillance is accurate. And one thing is that I would like to special thanks to Four Seasons by Sheraton. The account staff has given me the accurate data. Which data they use for billing the customers, they directly provided it to me, and the rest of the hotels only they show to their mouth, this assuming or guessing something like that. So it's a real data. For that reason, I got another liking rate. Like a question I have used because your hotel accommodation, your open space, your cleanliness and other things. For that reason, I wish to give them the more freedom. That's why I use Likert scale. So here I have collected 1 is the best result and 5 is the worst result. That means very good, it's 1, very bad, it's 5. So I have 8 this kind of questions. So which have the lower mark 8 is the best result, which goes 5 into 8, 40 is the worst result. So now I will show the highest, that is Hotel Ferngate. They have the mostly 18%. Still it is very positive because 24 is our 50% rate. That means neither is positive or negative. But all of data is more than below 24. Our highest rate is 18. So this is the bad hotel among in our serving hotel. And the satisfactory thing is that we have only number 6. Here is number 6 hotel, they got only 7 marks. That means the result is very much satisfactory. Their result is near to 10 or 11. That means 8 is the best result, they got 10 or 11. So it is near to a very good result. So it means that which hotels we have surveyed or questionnaire or something like that, they maintain cleanliness, security, open space and other facilities. So overall, this is my projection from the graphics. Please, next person, write down.
Assalamualaikum, good evening. My name is Mohammad Samsul for the 97,743 batch of 17. Today I'm going to discuss about the recommendation that we have made. Sams Jonat Program. Today I'm going to discuss about the recommendation that we have made on the recommendation that we have gathered from our research work. So first one is to acknowledge both the internal and external factors that influence occupancy rate. There are 2 factors actually of a hotel, internal and external. Internal factor can be the cleanliness, the maintenance, the decoration, the guest room capacity, etc. And the external situation actually the external outside of the hotel factors like political situation or transportation, etc. So these things actually influence occupancy rate. There is a example that Holy Artisan we know that. So I have personally visited 2 hotels and on hotel in La Vinci. They told me that in the month of July, even after this incident, they don't have even a single person as their guest or not. So we can see that this is that is a proof that it actually decreases the occupancy rate of the hotel. So we have to so the management of hotel and the employee must have to think about the occupancy rate. So how can they increase that? The second one is need to improve hotel organizational performance. That means the performance of the operation of the hotel organization, like maintenance and other facilities should be. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my honorable teacher and fellow classmates. I am Bangladesh Samsuan. Sir, at last I want to tell about the occupancy rates. How can we calculate the occupancy rates?
No, I don't inquire it, but why then? So we are assuming that after the Holy Artisan incident, occupancy rate should decline. But from your report, I saw that it did not decline, but rather increase.
Yes, sir.
And we said that the last person who we got
La Vinci, in La Vinci.
La Vinci, that there is no one in La Vinci after this.
After 7 or 8 days, they didn't get even a single person as a guest.
So does it conflicts?
That means after the incident, they didn't get even a single person, a visitor, as their guest.
That means, sir, La Vinci Hotel has not any guest for
Yes, so occupancy rate should die.
Yes, sir, it's down, sir.
It should die at that time.
Yes, sir, it's down.
Yes, sir, in our occupancy rate is down at the month
I
of
can show you the
Okay, sir.
graph.
After the
Yes.
July month, the occupancy rate goes
But
down.
in July, what is the occupancy rate?
Yes, sir.
Here.
Here is it.
In July, what is the occupancy rate?
Sir, average is 41%.
La Vinci, 25%.
La Vinci, sir,
35% and
27%, sir.
30%.
49, 40,
Yes, sir, here. Yes, here.
45.
Yeah.
45 in July.
46.
Sir,
46.
In July.
46.
Yes, sir.
46, but he said that there is not.
Sir, he said for a week, not
for a
one
week,
month.
for a week of more than 8 days or 10 days.
We have calculated the mass teacher.
Sir, we have projected the whole month.
Average,
that means
4
4
month
weeks.
average data.
Okay, and then, so any other, anything what you want to say to us?
Yes, sir.
The
Because
question is, any question? Any question?